I'm Lance Yelvington for CyberCountry, and I'm here at a cowboy town right here in Nashville to introduce you to a country artist that can only be called 100% cowboy. Let's find out more about Jason Meadows and his new release, 100% Cowboy, in this CyberCountry Minute.
Tell her she's not here in 5 minutes, she's fired.
I don't claim to be John Wayne, riding across that silver screen, and I ain't that picture.
Well, hi guys, I'm Jason Meadows, and I originally come from cowboy country, which is a little town in Oklahoma. I was born in Veneta, which is pretty much as far north, I guess, Oklahoma as you can get. I was since moved down to southern Oklahoma and raised up kind of in between on horse farms, cattle farms, ranch farms. We did row cropping, farming, and all kinds of ranching and cattle pushing, and still get to do it. Actually, I feel like I'm back home. I can smell the hockey right now. So,
Let me ask you, Jason, when I'm listening to your music, I'm hearing influences from everybody from Garth Brooks to, to a lesser degree, Hank Williams. Ronnie Millsap in your music. Am I hearing that right?
yeah, you pretty much are about the first one that's ever really hit that ball. Simply for the reason because I grew up listening to all those guys, Ronnie Millsap, from Hank Sr. to Hank Jr. to just all of the old legends. Conway Twitty, I had all those 8-track cassettes, and I'd sit. My mother had a big one of those round rollers that held all those cassettes, and I would sit, I guess, for hours and listen to that music. Old Johnny Paycheck, and that's what influenced me to become. My mom always said, "You know what, son? I think you can really make it as a singer." And so, I kind of pursued it and on up through high school. I got my first guitar when I was 6, and I just had a passion for music. I taught myself how to play. I couldn't afford lessons. I took a few lessons, but just kind of learned the basics, and then joined the band when I was 16. And man, it's all been uphill from there. Or downhill, I guess you could say. Uphill and downhill.
Let me tell you, one of the favorite songs off the new album is Country as a Dirt Clod. And unless you're a native Southerner or somebody who understands country, they don't get it. But what is it that influences you with your music?
Well, because, being a real country boy and, it being country music, of course, it's just real easy for me to write about the things that people can relate to that are that way still, and the things that I grew up on, and writing about real things is country. And I was on that song actually spawned from the TV show Nashville Star that I was on, and I had made the comment that Jason Meadows is a cowboy, country is a dirt clod, and everybody was like, "A dirt clod? What's a dirt clod?" And I was like, "Man, you guys got to be kidding me." So actually, it spawned me to write a song about it, and I just wanted to write something about country because I've lived that way. When you can't afford to have a flagpole, you make one out of a cedar post. And it was funny, after I wrote that song, I was out at a guy's little log cabin. It wasn't probably 3 weeks after I wrote the song, and I pulled up to this little place and looked up, and there was this little log cabin with a little fence around it with a cedar pole and a ripped up Old Glory flying on it. And I was like, there you go. So I wish I could have found it sooner. Maybe we'll have it in the video or something. I don't know. So if we ever cut a video to it.
I got to tell you, what is the favorite part of the audience? What is your favorite part about going out and performing for people?
Well, my favorite part is to walk out on the stage and do a live show. That's where I get my high, and to get to meet the people and to see how excited they are about having fun and listening and meeting me and having something to do with my music. Music can bring you up, it can bring you down, it can help your life. So it's a real good feel-good time for me, and that's when I'm at my ultimate, is when I step out on the stage to do a live show and be able to do what I do for a living and have a good time at it.
Now, where are you going to be in the next couple of months?
Man, they're shipping me all over the place. I actually Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, I'm flying out to Tampa, Florida, to do some TV shows actually. So I'm real excited about that. We start our first tour dates are coming up in April. So we've got a lot of PR stuff doing between now and then. So in April we're going to start off in Kansas City, Missouri, and do a show down there at Knuckleheads. So it has a new place for me. I had never been there, and it's kind of a honky-tonk. And then we're going straight from there to a 180 to a rodeo in Lubbock, Texas. And then I think we're going to follow that up a couple more places, Oklahoma, and then head out to Las Vegas. I know we're going to be in Vegas, and then I'm telling you, we got all kinds of dates booked up, and adding more as we speak. So I'm really excited about it.
So, okay, at any point in that timeline, are you going to be sleeping at all?
No, I generally try to. Well, if I do, I sleep on the bus. You know, we generally leave at midnight, and you know, that's kind of our schedule. We go to sleep while the driver drives at midnight, and then we get up, we're there, and then the driver sleeps, and we do our show, and then we leave again. And it's just kind of an ongoing routine. So, you know, I get 6 hours, I'm good to go.
Let me ask you, why should somebody come out and see you?
You know, for one, if you haven't seen my live show, I just want to say that give it a shot, because it's probably one of the most exciting. I kind of relate it to, or been told, you know, it's my music is rodeo rock, and I like a little rock in my rodeo and a little rock in my country, and so. It's very energetic, and the crowd usually is just wild, and we have a big time. There's no telling what's going to happen. Somebody might get up on the stage, or 25 people might get on the stage, or I might jump off a speaker and hurt myself or something crazy. But we have a good time, man, and I guarantee you, you come to a live Jason Meadows show, and you'll be coming back. Well, guys, it's been fun being right here in the Cowboy Town, and I wished you guys were here with us, but being that we can't hang out right now together, I sure want to see you at my next show. You just look on jasonmeadows.com. I've got a MySpace on there. It'll tell you all about where I'm going to be. And if I'm going to be in a town near you, I want you guys to show up and say, hey, I seen you on that video show, and you told me to come see you, and maybe I'll give you a tour of my bus or whatever. But until then, we'll see you guys soon. If you ain't got my record now, you can find that at Walmart or anywhere they sell fine music, or again at jasonmeadows.com. And if you haven't seen, I want you to look up a video called 18 Videotapes and support my Hugs. Hugs is a very important thing for me right now. We're helping the families out. We'll see you guys soon.